Hello, I'm William from Music Battles Weekly. I'm your moderator for the episode. And you are?
I'm Nick, again.
And I'm Lewis.
Alright. So, our first topic for today is, I don't think in the original episode you got to ever say your music taste, so we'll start with that.
Oh, well, my music taste, it's kind of more narrow compared to you or Nick. I'm more of a...
I'm here too.
Not a fan of Bon Jovi, are you?
I'm here too.
I mean, I pick and choose from bands like Bon Jovi. I mean, but my main three typically range around like Pink Floyd, Led Zeppelin, and The Doors. Those are generally the three I go to.
Don't forget your avid love for the Beastie Boys.
Moving right along.
Alright, so our first topic for the episode will be favorite instrument / most important instrument. So we'll start with Nick. Let's start with favorite.
Okay, my favorite instrument is probably the guitar. It's a relatively cliche instrument, but you can do quite a bit with it. It's like the heart of the song. But I also love violins if done right in a song, especially rock songs. I like violins. And trumpets in jazz and these rock songs, like the trumpet in Money for Pink Floyd. So trumpets, violins, and guitar.
Alright. That's a saxophone for me.
Can we redo that? This song is very lovely. And the saxophone is also an instrument I enjoy in certain songs like Money by Pink Floyd.
Good one. What's your favorite instrument, Lewis?
Well, me personally, I'm a huge fan of the drums. I think that they are actually the heart of the song. I mean,
they're the beat of the song.
Yes, the beat.
Well,
As a heart does.
Yes.
You see,
I'm fighting.
the drums get everybody.
Could that be
tuned up.
today's quote of the day?
What? The drums are the heartbeat.
Don't he just sings all It's no words,
Alright, well anyway.
The drums
are
the heart of the song.
Yeah.
Like the
You see,
the beat of
nothing
the
gets
song,
you
like the heart
moving
does. There you go.
like a good drum beat. I mean, people always follow along to that. Like, let's see. Oh, and drum fills, like,
In the Air Tonight, Phil Collins.
oh my god,
Everyone
that
knows
makes
it.
the song.
It honestly makes his career.
Yes. I mean, nothing to me is more important in a song than the drums.
Alright, so I guess that's a segue into most important instrument. You would also say drums?
Yes, of course.
Alright. So Nick, what would you say the most important is?
I'd say the most important is probably the guitar. And to my rebuttal to Lewis would be that the guitar is the heart of the song. The drums, I do like them, they're very important. I like drum solos quite a bit, but a guitar solo, I think more people have a connection and like enjoy guitar solos than
I mean, it does have a good flow to the song, but just a drum beat gets them dancing.
And
it can. Yeah.
to side with Lewis, I think people look more forward to drum solos because like they're so rare
There.
in comparison.
So,
I mean, I love the guitar. I'm just saying.
on I'm gonna do a slight segue on the topic of solos. For each respective instrument, can you name some of your favorite drum solos, and you'll have to name some of your favorite guitar solos?
In fact, a few ones, for instance, Led Zeppelin's Moby Dick, the studio recording. Fantastic drum solo.
I'm sure he does a good live too.
I bet he does. Let's see. Mainly live recordings of YYZ, Rush. Fantastic. Carnival 9 live by Emerson, Lake and Palmer. And Toad by Cream.
That one hits me. So, your rebuttal to that would be, do you have any good guitar solos that really?
I do, but first, you forgot Do What You Like by Blackface.
Oh, that is a fantastic one.
So, guitar solos, I have 4. Hotel California. It's not necessarily super impressive, but
It's
it's
a
very
signature
beautiful.
song.
Yeah, it's signature. That's all I've been. Stairway to Heaven, Led Zeppelin, probably arguably the best. Free Bird, by Leonard Skinner, that's a good guitar solo. And
guitars.
probably my favorite is a Russian. But I guess it's just the whole song.
Sure. All right.
Can't forget those drums.
Sure. Alex Van Halen. So from there, we're gonna take kind of a left turn and talk about electronic music and electronics incorporated into music. So should they be considered real music? Should it be there? What do you think, Luce?
Absolutely. I mean, there's always a good blend to electronics. Like, for instance, the Doors. Keyboard player, fantastic. He is, I'd say, half of the Doors. The other half being Jim.
Guitar player.
I mean, they're good, but there's two halves to the Doors,
Alright.
in my opinion.
All right.
And you know, modern day, everybody's pushing towards electronics.
And I mean, we can't forget about Pink Floyd. 'Cause
Yeah.
all the sense.
Yes. Very true.
Nick, your opinion?
I think that it is real music. I mean, music could literally be anything, so however you define it. This literally is music. So,
Good music. But it is music.
yeah, it's music. It might not be like the best kind, but and it might not take necessarily the most talent, especially if you're doing like turntables and this kind of stuff. But it's music.
So let's go even farther. Dubstep. Is that music?
Yeah, because it's sound again, but it's not like the type of music you might
should it
think
be
of.
considered real music? Now, real's a pretty big term. But
Yeah, I'd say it is, but it's not. You can't really compare it to like bands that use obviously guitar, drums, bass, or trumpets.
or those weird combinations such as break science. To Lewis. Dubstep.
Dubstep. Is it music? It's a tough topic. In instances, it is music, but when you're pushing the boundary of just random sounds, just going crazy, like for instance, Skrillex, Bangarang, it's just hard to try to listen to that. Besides, like at a party.
So you would say it's music? Alright. So you said sometimes it's hard to difficult. I'm going to throw a curveball your way. Sorry, I might leave you out. I don't know if you know about this. But a few years ago, Skrillex made a song with the remaining members of the Doors being Ray Manzarek and Robbie Krieger. Robbie Krieger wasn't there. John Dinsmore, the drummer, was there. Robbie detested it for probably good reason. So they did a song together. What were your opinions on it?
I thought that was the biggest disgrace to the Doors I have ever heard. Ever. I mean, that integration of Break On Through, horrible.
Yeah, I'd have to say it is kind of a disgrace to such legendary
So you have
figures
heard it.
that they have to resort to that. That's all.
I mean, I see they're getting to try to, get into the new ages.
Yeah.
Like, for example, Paul McCartney works with Kanye West now. What's all about that?
Well, first off,
I mean,
Kanye works with Paul.
Oh, right, Kanye works with Paul. I mean, like, we wouldn't have heard about such a great artist if it weren't for him. But, like, him working with, like, Kanye and Lady Gaga and... What was he? Isn't he working with Rihanna, too?
Yeah, he did a song with Rihanna and Kanye.
Well, who knows? I mean...
Well, it's because they're, like, the popular people now that a lot of...
But at the same time, he's also dipping in other things by making the entire soundtrack for Destiny and even singing in the final credits. He's dipping everywhere, so sometimes it works out like that.
Yeah. I mean, it just depends on how far you go.
Now, even in the song "Breaking a Sweat," there's a little clip of Jim Morrison talking about how he feels the future of music would have gone, and that this was back in the late '60s, and it says it was like him predicting that at some point music might just be all machines and tapes and stuff. And I find it ironic how they put that that bit of the interview into the song that was mostly electronics and generally looked down upon.
Not even looked at.
Not even looked at. And I mean, some would even say Ray died a few years later. That might have killed him.
Killed me a little bit. Well, we've been talking about the Doors a lot, and my personal favorite, Love Her Madly. Fantastic song off of LA Woman. Everyone should listen to it.
Great song.
It is quite lovely.
Well, this has been Music Battles Weekly. I'm William.
I'm Lewis.
I'm Nick. Don't forget to like, subscribe if you care, and also to comment, even if you hate us. Please leave a comment. We would really appreciate it. It would entertain us.
Like I might or might not have said last time, we don't care if you hate us.